Hello everyone, it's Sharon, and today I am walking you through my favorite subscription service for meals, and that is Every Plate. I just got my delivery today. It came a couple of hours ago, so I just wanted to show you like how well it's packaged in this video. So if you haven't heard of Every Plate, it is a subscription service similar to like HelloFresh or Home Chef, those really popular subscription services where you can pick your meals weekly, you choose how many servings you want, how many meals you get each week, you pay a fee, and then it shows up on your door every week in a box with everything you need, the recipes, all that jazz. So we first tried Every Plate when we saw a commercial for it one night when we were watching television, and it was subscribed, you know, for one of those like specials where you get so many dollars off your first box or whatever, and we thought maybe we should try it because we have tried Home Chef, we have tried HelloFresh, we have tried, I think that's it. Those are the two we've tried. We liked Home Chef the best, but at the end of the day, HelloFresh and Home Chef are more expensive. This box has been the most affordable option. We've actually been getting it for the past like 2 months now, off and on, because you can skip weeks whenever you want at like no penalty. You just get online in the amount of time and skip it, and you won't be charged. You won't be sitting in groceries. You do get to pick all of your meals, and I feel like overall you get really well-rounded meals each week. You get, typically the average meal comes with a protein, a starch, and a vegetable. Depending on the meal you get, sometimes you don't get a starch. Like we've done soup a couple of times and you just get like the stuff for that soup. You don't get any extra sides or anything. But yeah, overall, we really like it. I wanted to, again, show you my box. So let's just dive on in and I'll go into a few more details on the box and why we like it. I will mention this isn't sponsored. I'm sure people will wonder, my channel is not anywhere big enough for anyone to ever want to sponsor me. This is all on my own. I'm doing this review on my own because we actually love the product. So this is how the box comes. I'll try to hold it up. It's kind of heavy. It's a big box, Every Plate. It comes by FedEx. I get a text message every time and an email when it says your box is out for delivery. We get ours every Friday. That's just what works best for us, but I think you can choose Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. My brother and sister-in-law recently started getting this as well upon my recommendation, and they really like it too. I think they get their boxes on Wednesday. So let's open this up and I'll show you what's inside because I actually don't remember what meals I picked for this week, so it'll be a surprise for me too. Okay, so I just opened the box and this is what we are dealing with. It's got this lining here. It comes with cards on top for like promotions and then cards for your friends to get money off. I will have that linked below in case you're interested in trying it. It's just, you know, the link they give to everybody. So then you get on top your recipe cards. This is what you see when you open your box. There is a box inside that holds all of the produce and seasoning. And then underneath is where you have your proteins that are in there with ice packs. So I'll show you everything that came in this box with our recipe cards. Okay, so it comes with an envelope each week, and this is kind of what we use to just hold the recipes to keep ourselves organized. This week we get, I didn't mention, we get 3 meals and we get 2 servings of each meal. We find that works perfectly for us with very little waste. If anything, it gives a little bit extra for Chase to take to lunch the next day. So our meals this week are crispy bruschetta chicken. Looks delicious. That takes 30 minutes total. All of these this week take 30 minutes. I think the longest meal we've had has taken 45 minutes. Okay, we've also got Cajun chicken sausage linguine. Yum. And sweet chili chicken with scallion rice and zesty carrots. So everything comes on these cards like this where you get what the meal looks like, the prep time, the cook time, all of the ingredients. And then it tells you at the bottom additional ingredients that you'll need that they didn't send. So like in this case, you just need some salt, pepper, cooking oil, and butter. So those are all things that most of us have in our pantries anyway. I haven't had to ask for anything that I didn't have. So keep that in mind. Let's dive on into the box. Now the thing this doesn't do, like Home Chef does, is that it doesn't put every individual meal into a bag. I did like that in Home Chef, but you pay a lot more. I don't even think I told you what we pay. Our average weekly bill with this subscription service is $40. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. You can customize or upgrade your meals to like premium meals like steak or sometimes salmon, things like that. But for the average, our weekly cost is about $40. You can also substitute different proteins. Not every option gives you the option to substitute, but you can on some of them. So you could swap chicken for pork. You can swap your veggie if you don't like what they've pre-populated. That typically comes with like a 49-cent charge per meal, so it's not a lot extra for them to just swap it out. So yeah, the average is about $40 a week. So then with our weekly grocery shopping, we just get things for lunches, and if we need anything for breakfast or milk or whatever, you know, we supplement. But primarily for our like meals, this is what we use. Three meals a week works great for us because we typically want to eat out one night or eat leftovers one night, and then we go into the weekend. So weekends are kind of free-for-alls for us, whether we're eating stuff out of the freezer or going out to eat again or whatever. We don't typically cook a lot on the weekends, but the 3 meals has worked out great, like I said. So this is what the ice packs look like. This one's actually melted. Usually they're still ice, like hard. It does say you can recycle this. You cut the corner, empty the non-toxic contents into the trash, and recycle the plastic. So this week, here are the meats. We've got the sweet Italian chicken sausage. It is like ground. It's not like links or anything. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. And another pack of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Okay, so what's in the box? We also love this box because we can just stick this into our pantry as is. We do take out the refrigerated items, of course, because there are some refrigerated items in here. They do put things that could leak into baggies, so I appreciate that. So like in this particular one, we've got different seasonings. We've got Italian seasoning, blackening spice. This is soy sauce. This is what their like chicken stock looks like. And then this is balsamic vinegar. So typically what we do with like these refrigerator type things, those spices aren't refrigerated, but a lot of times I'll just take this bag and put it straight into the fridge, like in one of the drawers with the veggies. So it also comes with scallions, cheese. Here's the linguine noodles. Panko breadcrumbs for the bruschetta chicken. Fresh chives. Philadelphia cream cheese. A lime. This is sweet Thai chili sauce. There are 2 of them. This stuff is good. We use that all the time anyways. A russet potato. Oh, this is interesting. This must be for one of the chickens we're getting. Margarita mix in a can. Interesting. 2 Roma tomatoes. Snap peas. And the jasmine rice. So everything comes packaged really nice. I've never had an issue with anything leaking or breaking. I have had to deal with their customer service once, actually a couple weeks ago. One of the meals we ordered was an upgraded meal, and it was to have steak, and there was no steak in my box. That was the first time in about 8 weeks of deliveries that I did not get something in my box. So immediately I went to the computer, and it didn't have another substitution either. It was completely missing a protein. So I went to my computer, got on their website. I saw immediately that they had a 24-hour chat service available. So I hopped right on there. I just said, hey, I just got my box. It doesn't have the steak. It's completely missing, it's completely missing that protein. And they said, we are so sorry. We know this is a big inconvenience. We apologize. And they immediately put, I think it was $11 credit into my account because that's what the cost was for those 2 servings of meals. So all we did was save that recipe card, save the rest of the ingredients, and we're just going to buy our own steak or use those ingredients for something else or whatever. I'm sure we have steak in the freezer because we do that all the time. You know, we freeze meat. So it was really no big deal, and their customer service was on it. It was 24 hours. I had 0 issues, so I can speak to that their customer service is really great as well. Like I said, I've been really happy with how everything's been packaged. Everything's been really fresh. I have had no issues with things spoiling ahead of time. Yeah, overall, we really like it. The instructions have been really easy to follow. Everything has, for the most part, has been delicious. There have been a few that weren't like our favorites, but some of that is also cooking error. Like my husband and I are just terrible at cooking pork chops, and that's an option you can get a lot, and we would have those about once a week with pork chops, and we're just terrible at cooking pork. So we've taken a break from pork for a while, and we're sticking to chicken, but overall, we're really happy with the meals that we've tried, and we've gotten to try some recipes that we typically wouldn't have made otherwise. For instance, we got shrimp risotto one week, and it was delicious. I think it's been both of our favorite recipes that we've tried so far, and it was so good. I never would have made that before. Everything, I mean, it was delicious. So I'm really excited to try the recipes this week. I'm finally getting into the place where I'm seeing recipes I've seen before pop up as available options, but I'm still also being confronted with recipes we haven't made yet. So it's really exciting to go in there and pick your meals for the next, few weeks. I actually get excited for what we're going to be eating and making because everything looks so delicious. And overall, I would say health-wise, it's pretty healthy. You do have all the nutrition facts online if you look. And I am able to plug in like all of these ingredients. Like for instance, I'm on Weight Watchers, and I'm able to plug in all the ingredients into my, recipe builder and come up with what that point value is. And most of them are really low points because the basic outline of every meal is a lean protein, a vegetable, and a starch. And I a lot of times just eat less of the starch to help keep my points down. I just eat less. I don't need the full serving of rice or potatoes or whatever it is that it's come with that week. Or like with the pasta, I'll just eat less noodles, more chicken. So that's kind of what I do to just keep it a little bit more calorie conscious. But when you do look at the overall calories, the meals are anywhere from like 500 to 700 calories for a meal, which is, I think, a pretty balanced meal. So let me know down below if you have any questions about this meal subscription service. Like I said, I will have the link that they provide to my account down below, where I believe you get $20 off your first box. And I think it would also kick back some promotion to my account if you did happen to order through my link. It's not an affiliate link. It's just like the friends and family link they give to every single account. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with them at all. They don't know I'm doing the video. I just wanted to put it out there for informational purposes because it is something we really have grown to love. And overall, out of all these subscription boxes out there, I think it's the best for your value. We did try the box Dinnerly 1 week, hated it. It was awful. They didn't package it correctly. There was pesto in one of the recipes. It exploded all over the entire box. So that's been the only one that we found that's cheaper even than this. And even that was only like $5 cheaper. This is so much better. So if you have been on the fence about trying it, definitely check that link down below to get some money off your first box. I believe my sister-in-law did say they do also have a student program. So if you're in college, check that out, because I think if you use like your college email address, you'll get a percentage off every single week. So look into that too. Again, let me know if there's any questions you have specifically about the box or how it works, but that's just the general overview and what everything looks like. And like I said, overall, 2 thumbs up. We love the box. You should check it out too. If you'd be interested in seeing like a cook with me with one of these recipes, I can do that as well. You just let me know down below. I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.